Hello everyone, I'm Komali. I work with delivery operations in Qentelli. I'm a classical dancer, a badminton player, and very spiritual person. I care about sustainable living. This video is all about myself. Before I talk about my career, I would like to start with my childhood memories. I come from a rural village in South India. I was born and brought up in a traditional middle class family. I used to have the simple basic dreams. As far as I remember, my first ever dream was to live in a city. Whenever a friend visits Hyderabad, they used to come with a lot of stories. I always used to listen with a sparkle in my eyes. I never stayed away from my family. The first time I lived away from my parents was when I had to go for a diploma after my high school. At the end of the course, I received an interview call from Coke. I was so excited, not just for Coke, but the interview was scheduled in Hyderabad. But the challenge was to convince my mother. Coming from a traditional family, she is very protective of me. She still is. I had to convince her a lot. In fact, I begged her. Finally, she accepted and said, "You can go for the interview, but take your dad with you." My dad was very supportive. He came all the way with me for the interview. The moment I stepped into the Coke office, the reality hit me very hard. The candidates who were already there, instantly I felt like I was a misfit. But I was not a quitter. I was not ready to accept the failure without giving my best. With each round, the people has come lesser and lesser. Surprisingly, I was still there until the last round. At the end of the interview, I heard a line which most of the candidates hate to listen. "We will get back to you." But I was not disappointed. I've asked my father, this could be the first and last for me to visit Hyderabad. Let's go for a sightseeing before we leave. My father was very sweet. He took me for shopping. I bought a lot of gifts for my family and friends. Of course, out of love, but I wanted to have an evidence that I visited Hyderabad. Actually, I got a call back from Coke that I was selected. I couldn't believe myself, but that's how I landed in my first job. My first job was still special to me. I was just a mission operator in Coke for 6 months, but after that, I got a lot of new other opportunities, different roles, and met with interesting people who are still good friends with me. I was nominated to Toastmasters Club, another misfit situation for me. I entered the club room, it filled with leadership and managers. This opportunity gave me a lot of emotional and confidence boost. After Coke, I joined Bharati Airtel. Airtel strengthened my skills I gained in Coke. I became a pro in MS Office. It is an underrated skill, but it makes me special in my job. My next stop in career was Times of India. This role took me closer to the boardrooms because I was an executive assistant. I'm generally a patient person, but that job was testament to my patience and organization skills. Throughout my journey, my milestones were not pay hikes and positions, but the people I met and the lessons I learned. After 3 years, with lot of learnings and with lot more aspirations, I joined a market leader in waste management solutions. It was more or less the same job, paid more, but the one key thing was missing: the job satisfaction. I always wanted to contribute strategically to any company I work with. I felt underutilized. I was not doing everything I could do. Just at the right time, like a light at the end of the tunnel, I got an interview call from Qentelli. I was not expecting much, but I was craving for change, so I attended the interview call. I met Rashi Srivastava. She's a superwoman full of passion and a powerhouse of knowledge with a kind heart. After an hour of an interview call, I ended the call with a smile on my face because she reminded me how good I am. I guess that's the difference between bosses and leaders. After 15 minutes, while I still was processing my interview, surprised to see my offer letter already hit my inbox. I'm new to IT, but having many skilled practitioners around, it didn't take me long to feel familiar. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. I've completed 1.5 years. With time, my role also enhanced. Today, I largely contribute in delivery operations under guidance of Rush. I still remember the day I started at Quintel. I was excited and nervous, but soon enough, I knew I'm at the right place with the right team. One of the things we enjoy most is meeting awesome and driven people and knowing their stories. They're not perfect, but they're full of heart. I feel like finally I am where I belong. When you love what you do, it becomes your passion. So far, it has been a thrilling ride with unexpected twists and turns and navigating through a world of opportunities. Every step has taught me a valuable lesson and shaped me into the professional I am today. Thank you.